3, 2, 1. I'm Jake.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Jake.
So today we're going to be discussing all things Jake. First topic of the day, Jake Gyllenhaal. What's up with him?
You know what I used to
Oh,
call
God.
him?
What do they used to call Jake Gyllenhaal?
I used to call him Jake Getinmyhole.
He is a cutie.
It's a little bit
I,
like Benedict come in my batch.
Come in my snatch.
Come on, my snacks.
Do you guys want to actually introduce yourself?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I'm Milo.
boy. I'm Sawyer. And welcome to Pier39, episode 2. We are now, I guess, officially really committing to this.
We
And
jumped the
I'm
shark.
surprised
Yeah.
because I have commitment issues. Ask
Uh-oh.
any of my 50 exes.
You think he's joking.
I'm going to set my phone away from my mic so you don't hear the buzz every single time I get a notification.
Turn on Do Not Disturb, idiot.
Like a little bee.
Like a little buzz bee. He's our fourth host, Barry B. Benson.
I need to get a fidget cube. I was playing with the chain last time we were recording, and now I have nothing to play with. I can play with my vape.
I can play with my old Band-Aid that I left on my desk.
Your old
Ew.
what?
Ew.
Band-Aid.
I have my social security card just kind of like out on my desk. I can play with
Eat
that.
it. Eat it.
All right.
You guys want to know my social security number?
Yeah.
It's a lie. I was not going to tell you.
Mine is E03248287.
Oh, shit. We got some questions. Do you want
we do.
to answer some questions?
Milo, did you get any questions?
Fuck. No.
That's okay. We can just answer mine.
Do we want to start out with reading our first review?
Oh yeah.
We got
What
a
is that?
review.
Yeah, we got a review. All right, I'm gonna read the first review. So 5 stars from
Oh.
Big Willie Guy 07.
Okay.
He says, love the podcast, quality content, except for the Sawyer guy, horrible sense of humor. Only leaving 5 stars so he sees this.
Is
Where
that
was
real?
All right, check in next week for the next review. All right, let's get to the questions.
Where did you? Was that a bit?
Let's just start questions.
Okay, I got a big one that I'm gonna leave for last.
Okay.
But the first one comes from my girlfriend, Juniper, at Legs Are Optional. Favorite Pixar movie?
Oh, I was literally talking about this today. Like
Really?
at school. Yeah. I said Monsters Inc. I think.
Good.
That's definitely like up there.
Monsters Inc. is by far my favorite.
Yeah.
And then like Nemo's a close second.
Mm-hmm. But you just said by far. Jake. Contradicting
He's got a
himself.
point. He's got
Dude,
a
I had to turn in a 1,200 word essay today. I don't need all this. I've done enough technicality. There's Sawyer. Jeez, fucking Christ. What's yours?
I would probably have to say Ratatouille.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking love Ratatouille, man.
Why are you saying it like that?
I've seen that like once and it was like 10 years ago.
Oh god, dude, there's so many good Pixar movies that are Cars. Fucking love Cars, man.
You're
I played-
lying.
Those
What do
are,
you
like,
mean?
Both down there for me.
What do you mean?
You're
I played the
literally
Cars-
saying
I played the Cars video game for so long, dude. Back on the PS2.
I'm
I
asking about the
played-
movies.
Oh, then Wally.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did you get confused? Was there a Ratatouille video game?
Yeah, no, I played that as well.
Why would you think we were talking about the video games?
Honestly, I legitimately just kind of zoned out a little bit. And I don't know how we got here, but I started thinking of the Ratatouille video game and it just kind of went into that. So I was thinking about a mission where you're the rat and you're it's like right after you escape from the house and you're like you're like on a rowboat that's like a piece of trash. You have to like pedal down the gutter, and it was the hardest mission I ever played in my life, and I never finished the Ratatouille game, so I have no idea if it like got. I only got like 40 minutes in, and I couldn't finish it. So I was
Yeah,
thinking
that's
of
like
that.
early in the movie.
Huh? Yeah. Well, yeah. It's also early in the game because the game is structured the same way as the movie. Surprisingly.
You know what I liked a lot? I liked the Revenge of the Sith video game.
I never
I liked
played.
it. I liked it a lot because like their like deleted scenes were levels.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it was
How about-
really fun.
How about you, Jake?
Oh, I said Monsters Inc. and then like
Oh
Finding
yeah.
Nemo,
I
but just
remember.
because I watched those movies so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I completely zoned out thinking about Ratatouille, the video game. I completely missed like the first. All right, I'm here now. I've regained consciousness.
But Wall-E, quality film.
Wall-E quality.
Wally's short. I watched
Wall-E
it recently.
quality.
It felt
long
so
is it?
short. Maybe possibly like an hour 40, but it felt like an hour 20.
Yeah.
Another good one. Up.
Up is pretty good.
Let's just name all the Pixar movies.
Well, that's the thing. They're all so fucking good except the Cars movies.
What the fuck do you mean? Cars 2 doesn't count. But Cars and Cars 3 are two.
I never saw Cars 3.
Oh my god, dude, it's so sad. It's so sad.
Oh, well, you know what? You're actually kind of right. Cars 3, solid movie.
It's a solid movie. We ignore the spy special they did for Cars 2.
Moana's not Pixar, is it?
Make way. Make way. Moana. Dude,
Juniper's
Coco.
shaking her head.
Coco's
pretty fucking
fantastic.
good.
I like Soul, which is coming out in 2020.
So you like it, but you haven't seen it?
Yeah. You know, there's a piano on the cover, so it's interesting.
Oh,
I like Brave.
You know what I found out the other day?
What's up?
In Inside Out, Fear, you remember that guy?
Uh-huh.
That's Bill Hader.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude. He does so much voice acting, and I had no idea. I watched like a video of him like doing voice acting. He does like everything.
I can see it.
I remember crying from being scared in Bug's Life because the termites scared me or whatever they were. Grasshoppers? Yeah, grasshoppers. They scared me and I cried.
I'm looking at the questions on the chat that I sent,
Mm-hmm.
and I accidentally scrolled up and I saw the thumbnail to the video Sawyer you made.
Mm-hmm.
That video, and now I'm just having to think about that video.
Good.
You mean the TikTok?
No? All right.
What?
You know the video of him and the thing?
Thing. Yes, that's great. Let's talk on our
Yes,
podcast.
I know what you're talking
about inside
Never
jokes.
mind. Let's move on.
Oh, I can tell how much you guys want to talk about that. This next question comes from @LoganWalshy. You like Elon Musk, bruh?
Anybody want to jump on this one?
What are your
He's
opinions? What are
My
your
opinions?
thoughts?
Well, personally, I do believe that Elon Musk has really made a fool of himself recently. Because all I can think about is the his old bulletproof Tesla truck windows breaking.
No.
At the start. No, listen. I
gotta make a point on this. I gotta make a point on this.
Listen. He started his shit with like, guys, look, these windows don't break. Shattered 2 of them and had to present the rest of his showcase with broken ass windows.
Here's the thing.
There are other reasons I dislike him.
Yes, I can accept that. But here's the thing on that one specific incident.
Uh-huh.
That's not that bad. Because you're throwing this heavy ball thing at the windows. They don't completely shatter. A bullet would still not have gone through them. Like, yeah, cracked.
If you went up there and shot it, I think it would still break. There's a difference between a bullet and a ball. Like if you got a busted nose from a basketball, you wouldn't turn around and be like, yeah, you can shoot me in the face with a shotgun. It'll just hurt my nose a little bit.
That
It's
is
fine.
such a logical extreme.
I don't know what you mean.
What-
It is a
what
perfect
are you
example.
talking
I don't know what you mean.
about?
It's literally a perfect example. It's the same thing.
No, it's not at all.
You're taking
Is this
something.
the
You're
last
saying,
episode
you're
of the
taking
podcast?
something. Our friendship is falling apart right now. You're taking something and you're like, look, if this little thing breaks it a little bit, it's not that bad. A bullet wouldn't do much more. If you took, listen, no. If you punched a wall and your fist kind of went through the drywall, you wouldn't turn around and be like, oh yeah, the drywall's fucking bulletproof. The drywall's bulletproof because my fist couldn't go through it, so obviously a bullet probably wouldn't go through it as well. It's the same thing entirely. I have no idea what you mean, dude.
I'm gonna have a huge headache after this.
Do you think you could shatter that window with your bare
Yes.
fist?
Well, not my bare hands. There's a difference. I mean, if you gave me like a hammer,
Exactly. There's a difference.
yeah, between drywall
I'm calling out
and
your
a
argument.
window.
You
What?
punch some drywall.
You think no, a non-bulletproof car window. Do you think you can go outside right now and punch a car window and break it?
No.
Well, then I can't do the same thing for slightly reinforced windows. They're not bulletproof. I can say that much. If you gave me a hammer, I could get through the window.
I'm just saying it's not that big of a deal.
All right, fine. Let's talk about something that is a big of a deal. He's like
to answer the question, I think he's very innovative, and I think he's really out there. And I don't really have much of an opinion. I used to love him, and then I realized that nothing has come to fruition really that he's done.
Yeah, he launched a car into space and was like, "Look, guys, this is it." But not to get too political or whatever, but his entire thing is making like electric cars and shit. Do you know how much pollution his factories put out making all these safe cars that no one can fucking afford? He's doing nothing for the environment.
Yeah.
Let's just. Oh, yep, too much. It's too much. It's too much.
I don't know about that.
That's what it said. It said Googled it and it said too much. It's just he has this like goal of like saving the planet or whatever. He might be able to start by actually making the things that might help to save the planet a tad bit more like affordable with his immense amount of wealth. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I really didn't think this question was gonna be the heated question.
I feel like he could do more in other places if he was honestly about the environment.
I don't
he can
really
put
know
more
shit about
effort because that's his entire thing, right? He's a memester and he cares about the environment. That's like his entire shtick, right? He laughs at a dead deer in pool, and then he cares about the environment. But at the same time, he's really just I feel like personally. He is lying about how much he is actually trying to save the planet for more clout, more wealth clout, more capitalist clout, if you get what I'm saying, right?
He's got a weird face.
He does have a weird face. He's got a weird hairline. I feel like he's going to be bald pretty soon.
Do you see this gif I sent?
No?
Look at his big lips. He's just
I also smoked a joint on Joe Rogan.
and then fired his employees for doing such.
Yeah. Oopsie doopsie.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, next question comes from @the Michael O'Rear, my brother. It says everyone discuss their favorite film of the year.
Ooh.
I gotta refer to my list.
This is a tough one.
I gotta think. It's been a long year. A long year with a lot of movies.
It has been. So the problem with this question, or it's not a problem, it's just most of the movies like I'm really looking forward to this year are coming out this month.
Yeah.
So for sure, like my end of the year list may change a lot. It may not,
should we pause and come back to this question like in January?
Well, we can talk about so far. Like that'll be fine, and then we can pause and come back at a later date as well.
Okay.
I mean, for sure, Joker is up there for me right now.
Yeah.
Joker is probably my favorite, but I have one that's life-changing.
What is it?
Midsummer,
Yeah.
I will never...
Man.
I will not physically recover from that movie.
I have not seen it.
I've been slacking in movies this year, dude. I'm just realizing I've missed a lot of the greats. I gotta have a binge before the year ends and catch up on a lot of stuff.
You got to see Jojo Rabbit, Knives Out, Booksmart, Joker, and Midsummer.
I think Jojo Rabbit might be my favorite of the year. It's probably tied with Joker.
I'd say
I have sorry.
You're good. I'm it's not like a to you, it's just more of a in general. I think probably Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That's pretty fucking good.
It's pretty good, but
I mean, at the same time, I've not seen all of the like critically acclaimed masterpieces that have been out this year. I've seen very few movies. Like
I gave that an 8.
Like it was up there for me. I think it's probably I'd say it's my third favorite Tarantino, which is a pretty high praise, you know?
Yeah.
And so
what's your first and second?
My first is Hateful Eight. My second is Django Unchained. My third is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I
et cetera.
Enjoyed Django. I was not super high on it, though.
Django was like the best of the two Tarantino worlds. What was like serious and satire, like the satire of being like Kill Bill kind of crazy, and the seriousness of like him actually taking a movie seriously.
Yeah.
And there's not many of those.
Ooh,
but, honestly, The Hateful Eight is it might be my favorite film period right now.
Wow.
So I want to chime in real quick on topic for the question. Close to the top for my list is The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Just want to
I never saw that.
out
I wanted to.
Very good. But also, I would like to talk about my hot take on Leonardo DiCaprio.
God fucking damn it, Milo. Why do you always do this shit to me? You literally know that I am going to argue with you without fucking fail.
I know you are, and that's fine. You have right.
I was hoping today we would have two arguments on a podcast.
Pause. Have you seen Gangs of New York?
I started it, and I thought it was such a shit show that I could not continue.
What?
So
you
bad.
are such Milo. Literally, I love you, dude. You know I love you. You are such a fucking film elitist, dude. Jesus Christ. What do you mean?
I didn't like the movie. Oh no.
You're like 90% of the movies you see you're like sitting there smoking.
You got out.
Speak to this fucking cinema. You just really didn't speak to the cinema.
Do you know who directed Gangs of New York, Sawyer? Martin Scorsese, the biggest film elitist.
Yeah,
but okay,
I know.
Let me talk about Leonardo DiCaprio for a second.
Martin Scorsese.
I think he is a good actor. I think he's good.
Just end it there. That's all you gotta say.
However,
that's all you gotta say.
I think to consider him to be one of the greatest of all times, you haven't seen enough movies.
What the? I've never said he's the greatest of all time.
I said one of the greatest of all time.
I've never said he's one of the greatest of all time.
I'm not talking to you, Sawyer.
Okay, Mario.
I'm talking about in general. You see a lot of people saying he's one of the greatest of all time, and I just disagree. I think he's over the top.
I think he's one of the most underrated. I can say that. I think he's been. Listen, let me finish my fucking thought. I think he's been snubbed more at the Oscars than any other fucking actor. He's had so many Oscar-worthy performances that have just been ripped away from him, right? And I know the Oscars don't matter. But for counting the people that have been nominated, you know, not the ones that actually deserve it but never get nominated, for the people that have been nominated and him getting completely pushed over by a lesser than performance is like more than everybody else, man.
Let me look up his Oscar. I want to look into this.
I have a counter argument for you, Milo.
Okay.
Who is your favorite actor?
My favorite actor?
Timothy Chalamet.
So I can Timothy Chalamet is not my favorite actor.
Never mind, I take it back.
He's top 5 for me.
Because
what was going to be your argument?
I thought you were gonna say Timothy Chalamet, and I was gonna tell you that he has also not been in enough movies.
Let's talk about our top 5 favorite actors so we can get a real perspective on
Okay.
this.
I don't know if
Because
I want to do this.
I think you hold. I think you
I do.
think that I hold Leonardo DiCaprio at a higher seat.
No. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not.
Damn it, what?
I'm not. I'm not
God
trying
damn it.
to attack you and your enjoyment of Leonardo DiCaprio. I am saying I think he's overrated,
Listen,
and a
man.
lot of people
Listen,
think he's
dude.
very
I
good.
look like the guy. I like what he's doing for the environment. I like his acting. I like his acting. Am I a
That's
bad
fine.
guy?
Granted,
bad guy?
Milo was just stating an opinion, and Sawyer, you were the one that started screaming.
To be fair, you have no idea how many times Milo and I have had this fight. It has been.
Oh, I know because I've been there for most of them.
Dude, no. There was a time, like my senior year, like it was like 2 class periods long where we were like brutally fighting with each other about this.
Okay.
It was a bit like we had a circle around us, like cheering us on. All right, you wanna go? You wanna go first, or shall
Are we
I?
talking 5 favorite actors?
Yeah, and no necessarily particular order, because it's
Okay.
like it changes.
Let's get Jake to go first.
Yeah, go Jake.
I don't
on the
I don't
fucking
want to go
spot.
first because
On
I
the
don't
spot.
have one.
You don't
Okay.
have one favorite actor?
Oh, I do. But
Well, then what is it?
I'm not gonna say it.
Who is it? Is it
Say it.
DiCaprio?
Say it.
It's here's the thing, is that I consider myself a fake movie buff, but I don't have favorite directors. I don't have favorite actors.
Mm.
I
That's
know when
completely fine.
I know when I see one and I like it, but I haven't really like sat down and was like, oh, I like this one, I like this one, I like this
That's
one.
completely
Well,
fine.
I mean, like, I'm sure you have like 5 you can name, correct?
Maybe. DiCaprio, yes, I like him a lot. Wait. I was gonna say De Niro, but I was thinking about
The Irishman.
I was thinking about the fucking Irishman, man.
Not
Sorry,
good.
have you seen that yet?
Not yet. It's I'm watching it either tonight or tomorrow.
When Milo came over, we tried to watch it. Got halfway through, and Milo Cunningham, of all men, fell asleep during it.
Oh my god.
It's
Is it
the
that
second
bad?
movie I've ever fallen asleep during. To be fair, it is a 3.5-hour long movie, and we were watching it at midnight.
Yeah, we started at midnight, and we
So-
took breaks.
To be fair to the movie, it's not that bad.
It's not really bad.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. I think it's the praise that I've seen it getting is kind of weird to me. I probably got halfway through it.
Did you finish it? Because it might be one of those things like the Hateful Eight where it's
I
really
did
like
not finish
the
it,
ending ties it up.
but
Well, yeah.
I know, in terms of the movie, I don't know because I didn't finish it.
Mhm.
However, I can speak to Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. They aren't good in it.
I think they're fine. I just think they're getting fucking old.
I didn't like them. They felt disingenuous.
Oh, Chris Evans. I was thinking about his performance in Knives Out.
Mhm.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. You got any more, Jake?
No, just go.
So my top 5, in no particular order, are Philip Seymour Hoffman,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix,
Mhm.
Mm.
Timothy Chalamet, Adam Driver, and Ryan Gosling.
Really?
I love Adam Driver.
Ryan
I love Adam
Gosling.
Driver.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling is a very prominent figure in my life.
I think he's good. But
Because he's Ryan glistening.
I
think
wouldn't
Because he's so hot and
I
sweaty.
wouldn't hold him on the same list as like a Joaquin or a Philip Seymour Hoffman.
In a very different way.
And a
In
PSM,
very different
if you will.
ways. They are. I like them for very different reasons. But yeah.
No women on your list, huh? You fucking sexist pig.
God damn it. Damn it. I very much like Saoirse Ronan, Viola Davis, Meryl Streep, all terrific actresses.
Wait, did you say racist?
What?
Jake, did you say no woman on your list? You're fucking racist.
No, I said sexist.
Okay.
You're racist against the female race. All right, Sawyer, your turn for actors or actresses.
All right. I got Adam Driver.
Ooh.
I got Sir Ian McKellen. And I'm going to butcher his name, but I love his work, so it's fine. Ian Dicaprio.
Who the fuck?
Who is that?
He's one of my favorite actors. Don't yell at me. Cillian Murphy and Tom Harder.
I know two of those names.
Tom Hardy.
Oh, three of those names.
I know. I was making it. I typed it. I was typing it out so I wouldn't forget any, and then I spelled it Tom Harder and didn't realize until I said it. But yes, Adam Driver, Sir Ian McKellen, Ian Dicaprio, Cillian Murphy, and Tom Hardy. So who do you know? Who do you know, Milo?
I don't know. Ian did something.
Ian Dicaprio.
Wait, say him one more time.
Adam Driver,
Mm-hmm.
Sir Ian McKellen,
Yes, sir.
Ian Dicaprio,
No idea who that is.
Cillian Murphy.
No idea who that is.
Disappointing. Tom Hardy.
Cillian Murphy's Scarecrow, right?
Yes.
You know Scarecrow from Batman Begins?
Oh, I know his face.
Did you see Dunkirk?
I did.
You remember
Inception.
Do you remember the soldier on the boat who's shivering? Soldier on boat who's shivering?
Nope. I don't remember much of that movie.
Well,
but I definitely know his face.
He's the lead in Peaky Blinders.
I haven't seen it.
Well, you should watch it because it's my favorite TV show at the moment.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is just a not sponsored, but everyone watch Peaky Blinders. It's a very good underrated show.
We have one more, and it's loaded.
Okay.
This one also comes from my girlfriend Juniper. Legs are optional. Best moment of your life.
Ooh, that's a
I have like sections that are incredible, but I don't know if it's like the best moments of my life.
Do we want to get serious with this and like actually give real ass answers, or do we want to joke about it?
Let's give some real answers, baby.
All right.
How would we joke about this? That one
Well,
time at McDonald's when I got a foot job.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good moment in my life. First time giving a foot job.
First time getting an anal foot job.
A urinal foot job.
You gotta get lube somewhere.
Dude, have you ever like held one of those piss patties that they put in the bottom of urinals?
Ew, no. Do you pick them up?
Well, yeah, dude, you're supposed to.
Wash
What,
your
you gonna piss on
idiot.
it? What are you gonna do? Piss on it? You gotta pick it up out of the way.
I don't even know. I don't even know where to go from here.
Best moment of your life.
I mean, this isn't a moment, but it was like a week or a little less than a week. But going to New York with my girlfriend,
yeah, dude.
And it was just like a week of me hanging with my girlfriend, my favorite extended members of my family, and in like just an amazing city, eating amazing food and doing really cool shit.
Hell yeah. I don't know for me.
I know mine.
Do
you want me to give you a second, Milo? Go ahead and answer.
Yeah.
All right. So mine is 2015. I think it was 2015. 2015. My school took a trip to New York City. I saw Les Mis on Broadway in the Imperial Theater in Front Row Center, and that's back when I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I had no idea about the climate of acting, anything on Broadway. I thought Broadway closed down in like the 60s and it just like disappeared. I saw it. I walked out of that theater and decided this is it. This is what I'm doing with my life. Specifically, the Fall of the Barricade was when I was like, this is like, I'm a changed man. I'm going to be an actor. And so, yeah, that was it. That was the best moment of my life.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
when I discovered my passion.
Oh man, I don't know. See, I don't think I have any moments worthy of calling them the best moment of my life yet. But like a moment that really, I guess I have two moments that really changed the course of my life. One of them, and this ties back to Ryan Gosling, was watching La La Land, because it was a similar experience to Sawyer. I was a little boy. I liked musicals, and I saw that, and that bridged the gap between film and musicals for me. And that's what got me into film, and it helped me just to understand more of what acting's about, I guess. I don't know. But also, Sawyer, I really enjoyed seeing True West in New York with you.
That was also very good.
That was fucking sick.
I loved that, and we still need to do True West.
Yeah.
Also, this is one that wasn't really fun in the moment, but waking up in rehab,
Yeah.
very weird experience because even to this day, I don't really remember the day before. Like, I don't really know much of what happened. Like, I just know because of what other people have told me, and like flashes of like scenery that I remember.
Yeah.
Or like emotions that I was feeling. But like, I woke up, I was in somebody else's pajamas, and an old man was playing the national anthem through an iPhone speaker and like joyously yelling at us to wake up.
Oh, what the fuck?
What is that noise?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, get it the fuck
This
away.
just in. World War II has just begun. The war's in full swing. Sign up for the draft now, and you will receive
I love
three
pouring
tabs.
my heart out.
Jesus.
Cab. And
You're cutting out.
See, I'm helping you relive.
What?
And
I'm so confused.
What's so there's a new day.
Literally, all I can hear is Sawyer kind of singing the national anthem, but it cuts out every like 2 seconds.
Is my bit not working?
It's not working.
I think your bit just didn't land.
Motherfucker, dude.
You're gonna have to stop it.
Sawyer.
Hang on, I gotta figure out how to do it.
I'm making shrimp
figure it out.
linguine tonight.
What?
I'm making shrimp linguine tonight.
Ooh. This man's speaking backwards.
Sorry, you gotta stop it.
Okay. Sorry, I forgot I had this installed. Anyway, yes, you woke up in rehab.
Well, that's really it. I just woke up in rehab in someone else's clothes, and that was happening, and they all welcomed me and were really nice. Well, most of them are really nice. You got to keep in mind that I was in the adolescent program where most people like were being forced to be there.
You know, I don't want to like, you know, if this is like a sensitive subject, I don't want to push any buttons, but we've never really talked about what that was like.
Rehab?
Yeah.
I can talk about it.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear it. How was that?
The best way I explain it is like it's kind of like summer camp, but you're making your life a lot better. And also, just at the rehab that I was at, best food I have ever had in my life.
That's amazing.
It was
really?
Yeah, because they feed you a shit ton of food. Because like heroin and opioid addicts, like I lost a lot of weight. Not just those type of addicts, a lot of type of drug addicts lose a shit ton of weight, and so they want you to put on a lot of weight. It's like the most fit I've ever been. I was working out. It was we and like so there was like a primary care and then an extended stay. So like for people that need more help or they're kind of more worried about, they have you stay an extra few weeks. I ended up staying there for 74 days. But
That was a
yeah,
weird 74 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird for me, man. But they like once you after the first 30 days and when you're included in like the extended care, they put you in a house on the edge of the site, the edge of the rehab. So it just you and these dudes and like whoever's watching you hanging out in the house. We're like cooking our own food. We have a TV with Roku, so we could like listen to our own music for the first time in like 30 days. We were watching movies, hanging out, going to meetings. They're like teaching you about what AA is and what NA is and CA, with like Alcoholics, Narcotics, and Cocaine Anonymous, all that type of stuff. A lot of like just like self-searching and like figuring out that I didn't really know who I was and like having to learn about myself. It was a really, I feel like from a lot of other people, you'll hear that rehab's kind of a hellhole, but it was like, I guess that's also just all of rehab was like the coolest experience, one of the coolest experiences of my life.
Yeah.
It was like tough at certain points, obviously, like having to face the realization that like I'm not a normal kid. There will never be a time where like one beer will become one beer. Like every one beer has to become as many as I can get my hands on, or one beer becomes like hard drugs. Like that I am not normal and that I need
David.
What?
David Blaine shit.
You're breaking
One
out.
beer and-
Right.
Why the fuck am I breaking up? Are we breaking up?
It's kind of better now.
I believe
Anyway,
he said David Blaine shit.
Yeah, that's some David Blaine shit. Turning one beer into a hard drug. Like, how did you do that?
Anyway, enough of that shit. Yeah, it was a cool time.
Yeah.
What was school like without me?
Dude,
it was fucking boring.
literally,
So boring.
I lost all my friends.
Oh my god.
For reference, we were all friends, and I had a really bad day at school. Took me to the hospital, and then I ended up in rehab. And so I don't really know what those 74 days were like at school.
Okay, so like my connection to our friend group was through you, you know? So when you left, I had like no reason to be with our friend group anymore, and I kind of got booted out. And then Milo was always too busy, so the boys can never see each other. So it was really just like, oh, cool. This sucks for 74 days. Like I can't tell you like how just like ecstatic I was to see you to see your text. Know that you were getting out. Like
I was out. They broke
things
me
back
out.
to normal. Yeah, I was getting
early.
I was getting a crew together to come by and bust you out. I don't find it.
Bust us out of rehab. I would have been like, no, don't do this.
It's like fuck, they got to him, man. They got to him. It's a cult.
I miss the food the most.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So you just cut out right after I mean. You're cutting out real bad, bud.
oh, Dad, hang on, let me.
In the meantime, you boys got any movies you're looking forward to?
Hello.
Oh my god. It's so loud.
No.
If I'm back or not.
You just cut out again.
Quality drop.
What did I do?
Milo, it's important. Do you hear him? Because you're the one recording.
I kinda hear him.
Wait a second.
I hear him
He's
just
coming
fine.
out a little bit.
Or
Or wait, it might be fine now.
I don't know. I don't know of any. I can't think of any movies that I'm looking forward to. I'm sure if I heard something.
Oh no. No.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. Do I need to leave? Do I just need to
No.
throw in the towel?
No, you're fine. It's fine now, I think.
I can't.
This call really went to shit.
Yeah.
I can't hear myself.
Wow. It was fine at the start.
Like I can't. Because I usually
No, I think you're fine now.
I can
think
hear
it's fine.
through it. That's so annoying.
Okay. So in 2 days.
Sorry, everyone, for my seizure.
In 2 days, a movie called Marriage Story is coming out. I think I
You've been
mentioned
talking
it.
about that a lot.
Yeah, dude, fucking hyped. Like it might actually be the most hyped I've ever been for a movie.
I need to watch a trailer for that. Oh god.
Oh my god, it looks so good. But yeah, Adam Driver's in it.
Little Women. I'm kind of excited for. It just has such a stacked
really
cast.
excited for Little Women. I really like Greta Gerwig also. Lady
Little
Bird was
Woman.
fucking terrific. I'm trying to think what else.
The Black Widow trailer came out, and I'm not watching it.
I saw that. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but
I saw the trailer. I'm very excited. I'm hyped. I really like the new vision, the new direction that they're going. Because I loved Far From Home. I really think Phase 4 is going to have some gems in it.
I just for reference, for our audience, if it's a movie like a Marvel movie or a Star Wars movie that like I'm gonna see no matter what, like there's no question about it, I just don't watch the trailer.
So he likes to be surprised.
Especially not Star Wars movies.
Do you go back after you watch the movie and watch the trailer again? Because sometimes there's footage and stuff that's not in the movie.
Yeah, Star Wars movies I do that for.
Nice.
But like Star Wars, I make an exception. Like for Rise of Skywalker, I watched the first trailer once the day it dropped. I just watched it once, and I have not seen anything since. I don't even really remember the trailer.
Well, there's lightsabers.
Come on, dude.
I'm sorry.
I gotta watch The Last Jedi still because I fell asleep during it.
It's
I
good.
Really, like
I really like The Last Jedi, and people are gonna.
Oh, I do too. And
Very mad.
they
I
can say
love
whatever
The
the
Last
fuck
Jedi.
they want. They can say whatever the fuck they want because Last Jedi is a good movie, and I swear to God, I genuinely believe if you don't like Last Jedi, you don't like it because it's a bandwagon.
Like I think my favorite moment in all of Star Wars happens in The Last Jedi.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but there are moments in that movie that made me yell.
Dude. The entire like throne room
Don't
scene.
No spoiling.
I'm not saying anything. It's a location, man.
I'm surprised I have not had it spoiled for me because it's been out for a hot second. But what I was gonna say is I don't have much like personal attachment to Star Wars. Like I enjoyed them as a kid, but it was never like an obsession, you know.
Jake, next time you're in town, let's have a Last Jedi viewing party at your place so Milo can see it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
But yeah, I just want to watch him for like Adam Driver.
Dude, his performance is fantastic in that movie.
No, because
oh my God.
whenever I saw the first of the new ones, I thought it was okay. But I had no idea who Adam Driver was at the time, and I was just fucking blown away by him. Like he was hands down the best part of that movie.
I will finish what you started.
I like Daisy Ridley a lot too.
I like her because she's very pretty, and I have a crush on her.
At least he's honest.
Where are we at on time?
We are at 45 minutes.
About 5 more minutes, and then we call it quits.
It's a healthy little chunk of
Yeah,
everything. Sorry, my mic dropped in quality. I have literally no
what does
idea
that sound?
what happened.
What is that fucking sound? Oh no, Jake's masturbating again. Stop
My
it.
ears started ringing after I did that. What the fuck?
What happened?
I don't know. I grab my top lip and I pull it out and I push
Mhm.
back in and I pull it out like at a very fast speed. Ooh, you got a bass to yours. I'm thinking about shaving my beard and leaving the mustache.
I'm thinking about shaving my mustache and leaving the beard.
Amish.
Oh shit.
No, but I'm going full mustache soon. After I think the 16th, I close a show that I'll have to shave my facial hair for. I'm gonna go full mustache for a
I
second.
had a pedo stash the other day.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of pedophilia,
Oh boy.
I don't like this.
can I bring up another argument real fast from the other day? If one was to fuck Baby
Oh,
Yoda,
God.
would he be a pedophile?
Technically no, because he's like 50 years old.
But he's a baby.
I'd say yes.
You'd say yes?
Because he's a because to
moral
his
sense.
species, he's a
Yeah.
baby and he doesn't know better,
Oh.
and that's taking advantage.
So do you think the age
Well,
of
yeah.
consent for Yoda species is like 300?
I don't know.
But
That's a
then,
long ass
yes,
time to
you
go
are
without
right.
nut. I can't even get through No Nut November, let alone 300 years.
I was thinking about it in the sense of like, if a person looked like a baby but they were 50 years old, including like the mental aspect.
Well, like Milo, I know you don't watch The Mandalorian. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's a baby. Like
Yeah.
they even
he-
have baby like sound effects.
He's like,
Like he
Then,
really like is
yes,
a baby.
I've not seen The
that is
Mandalorian yet.
pedophile.
You haven't? How have you not seen it, man?
Because I don't have Disney Plus, because I'm
Me
poor.
neither.
It's so fucking good.
But what? See, my problem is, what the fuck else is good on Disney Plus?
Star Wars and
There's
Marvel.
No.
there's gonna be more shows, but really this is like the only one I can. Oh, there's a show with Jeff Goldblum that I've heard's good.
Oh yeah.
Jeff
I think it's like
Goldblum.
Jeff explains the world or something, and it's just him doing things and talking about
God,
it.
I love that.
Did you see that fucking video whenever all the shit with Spider-Man not being in the MCU was happening, of Jeff Goldblum reacting to that?
That was
No.
so like sad.
It's one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh my god. He like this reporter's like, so how do you feel about Spider-Man not being in the MCU anymore? And he's like, oh my god! Oh my god! No! No!
I'm pretty sure at one point he says, "I'm crestfallen."
Yeah. Oh boy. He does.
It's
He
real
does.
good.
I love Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
All right, boys, I gotta get to making dinner.
All right.
All right, boys. I got a shower and rehearsal.
Well,
So
it's-
this is the end.
This has been a good episode. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. See you, boys.
Leave us more questions if you want.
Yeah,
you know,
do
it's
that shit.
Pretty fun. Yeah, you know. Thank you for tuning in to the Pier39 podcast. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. Check out our YouTube, and also, whatever else.
Download the Spreaker app.
Download the speaker app, Spreaker, Sprinkler.
Fucking do it.
That's what it was. I forgot. I'm used to SoundCloud because I'm a rapper.
Okay, bye, boys.
All right. Bye.